Simpsonville is a tight-knit community. It's got that small-town Southern charm. This is a place where you bake a cake and take it to your neighbor next door.
It was a great place to be a police officer. And murders and serious assaults were few and far between.
My name is Patty Piver, and Cati Blauvelt is my daughter. Cati was 5'1". She was a teeny little thing. She was just a free spirit. She made friends so easily. She loved animals. That was her biggest thing. She loved animals.
She touched a lot of people's lives.
She did.
John Blauvelt was working over there at the Armed Forces Center. He was a recruiter for the military.
He was someone that was respected by the community.
Somebody's in the military, you can rely on them. And I think she wanted that, somebody stable and dependable.
John was a catch for Cati. She married him, was happy, wanted to have kids and get their life started.
They were moving into their new house, so everything was really cool.
What did John and Cati seem like as a couple to you?
At first, they were really great, honestly.
They had a little honeymoon after they got married, and once they got back, things were no longer as good as they were.
It seemed like ever since then, just everything went downhill.
Their marriage had fallen apart. Hannah Thompson and John were hanging out a lot.
He started dating Hannah Thompson, who I believe was 17.
And was Hannah in love with him?
100%.
She loved John and she wanted to be with him, and Cati was a problem for her.
And if they got Cati out of the way, she could have John to herself.
On October 24th of 2016, Cati Blauvelt went missing.
She disappeared.
She disappeared.
Off the face of the earth.
Yes.
And now nobody can get in touch with her. Her phone's cut off. We don't know what's going on.
Shortly after midnight, I got a phone call from our chief of police at the time, and he advised me that they'd found a body at an abandoned house. Very dilapidated house.
How had she died?
She'd been stabbed in the neck.
John did it. I know John did it.
Oh yeah, I immediately thought John.
We did our first interview with him several days after her body was located.
I'm just gonna ask you point blank, did you kill Cati?
No.
Okay. Do you know who killed her?
No.
Shortly after that interview is when he fled the state.
John disappears and he is on the run.
John Blauvelt goes on the run. Where's Hannah?
With him.
I contacted the United States Marshals. This is their bread and butter, what they do best.
I'm a deputy U.S. Marshal. We go after fugitives, violent offenses.
He's been trained on how to defend himself. He's been trained on how to kill. Does that make him a unique fugitive?
It does. So we don't know where he's going to go. We don't know what he could be doing next.
And when you heard that he was on the run, what'd you think?
I was like, oh my God, you're never gonna find him.